Mai ngā pai maunga ki te toropuke e tū kaumaira ki te awa e rere mai ana. Waiho te whenua e takato mai rā ko te takapu o taku tamaiti tapuika. From this mountain to those ranges that go to the river that comes out of there, let that land be left for my son tapuika. That's a super powerful whakatauki, eh? So we've got word for word what tapuika's father, Tia, our ancestor, said, yeah, all those years ago. So me and the bro Ra always joke about this because, yeah, we're pretty rough around the edge sort of fellas, you know, just bush bash through the bush.
Oh, bit of a gate skull.
Yeah, hold it to the camera. That's a good one, though.
Now we're tiptoeing. Alfred, watch out, you can stand on that tree, bro. You know, it's fully changed how you even walk through the bush. I think people have got it twisted thinking they own land. The land owns you. You're a part of it, you come from it, you don't own it, you're a guardian of it.
I just love the thought of
regenerating, renewing, rebirthing whenua toes.
We may not be able to fix the problem by ourselves, but we can be the start of the solution when conservation's given an opportunity.
With the environmental issues we're facing, you're never going to feel like you're doing enough.
It's never too late to change the game.
It's not about the doom and gloom, it's about taking care of te taiao.
Now a new generation of kaitiaki take up the challenge of protecting and restoring our natural environment.
A month before COVID hit, we started a very successful fencing business, hillside fencing, doing real well. And yeah, it kind of just hit me that this is still a job to you. It's a task, really. You force yourself to go because you're so disciplined, sort of thing. That's what it come to me. They had an iwi meeting saying that, yeah, they want to start a pest control project. Have we got anybody in mind? And my mum and nanny were like, actually, yeah, we've got the perfect candidate.
I'll find out next week.
And so, yeah, that's how I ended up on the cadetship. I'm a graduate of the 2022 Bay Conservation Cadetship.
I don't want wet feet.
Okay, so this is the start of week 7 of your program. Woohoo! Bay Conservation Alliance, we're kind of almost like this little landing spot where the cadets come to us for a 12-week training program purely for adults. Okay, so what are you guys doing today? So you've got your GPS, roger that. You've got your compass, cool. The first team back to the van will get a very special treat, okay?
You hear that?
You have people that are passionate about working in their environment, but maybe they don't have some of the critical skills that they need to work in conservation. They're getting paid to come and learn a whole number of skills, which we try and align strongly with what sort of DOC would require for a ranger. So we teach LUV driving, growth safe certificates, first aid, navigation skills and monitoring.
I walked in there like, I'm just doing this so I can get the job. There's not going to be too much you can show me, a stick's a stick, a bird's a bird. Fuck, was I wrong? And I liked birds. There was a bird, yeah, they're cool. But then you learn what they do, and I fell in love with them. I love birds. So yeah, it was a big, just a total change of direction to where I thought it was going, yeah. So now, after the cadetship, I'm the team leader of Te Wānui o Tapuika, which is a pest control project. You kind of have no choice after the cadetship but to keep learning. You can't go back to being a muggle, You're a wizard now,
Wasting. But not if it catches it.
Yeah, not if it catches a ferret or something. So we've kind of just been going since January. So we're actually part of a bigger organisation called the Kōkako Ecosystem Expansion Programme.
Traps bang around, eh?
Yeah, you can't stalk up on nothing with them.
At the moment, we've got the situation where we've got a relic population of kōkako. We've got a lot of pests in here that prevent it from being safe for our kōkako.
We'll just set this here.
We've got rats, goats, we've got feral cats, goats, pigs, deer. The undergrowth is really getting eaten out by the goats and the deer.
And in most cases, like, whatever you think the main pest is, once you get those numbers down, the other ones just kind of erupt out of nowhere. So you've got to kind of tackle all the pests there once instead of just going for individual one.
We get pretty pedantic with it, try and make it look as natural as possible and trying to recreate a crime scene more or less, because that's what's going to attract ferrets and stoats.
There's only like a top canopy and there's nothing new really coming through. So pretty much if we don't do something about it now and these big trees fall down, we're going to have no new forest coming through, so pretty much we're going to lose the forest here into Wild Nui. So.
Are we almost at that trap though, eh? See, this is one of our sentinel traps, killing possums. All the scratches, it's like a territory marking sort of thing. It's actually hugely rewarding being able to teach my sons the stuff that I'm learning. You see the spark in their eyes and yeah, I love my boys so much I can't explain.
Because the other time yesterday there was heaps of rats breeding.
They think we out there hunting monsters. They think the monsters are killing the birds. So they know it's here. They just weren't brave enough to stick their heads in. But next one. They make me feel like a superhero, straight up. What did you get today, Papa? How many birds did you save today, Papa? That's cool, as. I think there's like one kōkako to every 6 kiwi. So it's way more rare than kiwi are. In order for a population to be viable, there has to be about 120 pairs. So we pretty much need to double what we've got. Nothing rewarding comes from anything easy. And yeah, this project is a perfect example of it. Like, it makes that little bit you're doing almost feel pointless. I think that's what Māoridom helps with. Māoridom and Taiao in general helps with resilience, because feelings can come and go like the wind, you know. You have to have something that stands staunch, and things like being in the ngahere that have been there for thousands of years and you're looking for fucking eternal truths almost, you know. You're not just looking for a little happy feeling, you're looking for something that's going to keep you grounded throughout your hard times in life.
So I haven't heard any birds this morning at all, any kōkako, but I know there's territory over that way and territories out that way. And if you find a spot, probably where you can look up into the canopy.
Recently, just a year ago on Saturday, I lost my closest cousin, my first cousin. Yeah, I didn't know what to do when that was going on. He was like my best mate since I was a little fella, and the only place I could find any sort of peace was in the bush. I know that I'm not the only one there present, you know. There are all my tūpuna, and him himself would have been there, so yeah. No two kōkako sound the same if they're from different regions. So we've got a relic population. It's the same dialect our tūpuna would have been listening to. So yeah, that gets me excited every time, man. That's literally a tūpuna we're listening to, you know? That's how I see it. They are our tūpuna.
But yeah! This is what it's about here, whānau. Get these little bastards out of here.
That was my thing now, like, I'm hunting to look after the birds. If you had to stop your job, your business or whatever to go and now pay to go and study something like this, nah, not a chance. But because the Bay Conservation were able to offer the opportunity, yeah, it kind of, again, it made sense.
All done, ready for the next one. Day done. Bit of a day in the life of a trapper.
Conservation is such a long game. It's not about making a dollar. It's about having land that our kids can eat off in generations to come, you know? It's about what Tia and Hay left for us here. We need to be able to use it, you know?